case you didn't already know, I'm a second year law student at Queen Mary University in London. Today's my first day back at uni after the Christmas break, which has been very much needed. So I have a 9 AM lecture today, which means that I need to leave at about 8:15. Then I have a 2-hour lecture, a 1-hour seminar, and another 2-hour lecture. So it's a very intense start to the semester. And to be honest, I'm actually excited to get back because although I needed a break for Christmas, it has really dragged on and been a very long time off. I'm also dreading going outside right now. The lighting here looks lovely. I'm pretty much gonna put that down to my new camera that I'm very, very impressed with how well it holds up in low lighting. It is absolutely chucking it down with rain right now. Like, honestly, grim. So first of all, I went to my 9 AM seminar and then I went to the library to get on with a little bit of work. So first of all, I planned out my tasks for the day. And the library was so empty, like it was only 10 AM, but still literally 2 other people in there. And then I got on with a little bit of prep for my taught lecture, which I had straight after this. I do absolutely love it though when it's really quiet in the library. There's just so much less distractions and it's really actually quite calm and relaxing. And then here I am heading out of the library, going through Library Square to People's Palace, which is where I had my taught law lecture. And this is a new lecture theatre for me this semester and I actually really enjoyed being in here. So here I am just doing my lecture and then I headed to my competition law seminar. I am now back from uni. It was absolutely freezing on the walk home. The weather says it's 6 degrees, but it feels like -3 and I completely agree. It feels absolutely freezing and I've got to get on with a little bit more uni work. So I've got to do my criminal lecture catch up, then I'm gonna do some taught tutorial prep, and I also need to get ready for my equity and trust lecture on Thursday. I also need to make dinner. I think we're gonna have mushroom and walnut pasta. I tried it at Amelia's Pasta in Canary Wharf a couple of months ago. So good, and I keep making it. It's one of my new favourite pastas. I'm currently just making dinner and I've got this pasta that we got from Sainsbury's recently and it's meant to be quick cooking and I have noticed it cooks a whole lot quicker than all the other ones. It literally takes about 4 minutes and they're just like these spiral ones. So I just pour all of the pasta into the saucepan and I cut up these mushrooms and then I pop them in the pan with some garlic and made the sauce. And when I tell you, this looks awful, but it's one of my favourite pastas. So I've literally just got these all ready for our photos tomorrow. So we have our brand new little tank tops, which are so cute. It looks black in this lighting, but I promise it's navy blue. And yeah, it's got Queen Mary Angel's varsity. I'm so happy with how these turned out as well. And then we have our original uniform, which I love all the sparkles. And even just like the sleeves, it's just so perfect. So we have the waistband at the top and then our Angels logo, and we have this, and then hanging underneath, you can't really see it, it's in there, but there's the skirt which I've tucked away, and then this is our newer varsity uniform. It's still a bit wet from where I steamed a bit too much, but yeah, we just have the little one piece, and I love the sleeves again. The sleeves on both of our uniforms are just so cute. So yeah, that's our 3 outfits, and then with this we're either going to be doing black leggings or black joggers. We're going to decide once everyone arrives. And I also have over here in the corner with my deflating backwards birthday balloons, I have everybody else's shirts, and then these underneath here are the other uniforms because a few people have switched teams, and we also have a few new members who we need to grab some new uniforms for. So we've just finished eating dinner. I've steamed whatever you want to call this, uniforms, costumes, garments, balloons. I've tried to move out the way a little bit. I'm gonna have to put them in the other room tomorrow morning. I'm just kind of waiting for them to deflate at this point so we can reuse them for someone else's birthday because all of my friends are turning 20 this year. Yeah, they'll be out of the room in the morning. Those are ready. Tripod is ready. Fabric spray is ready because we're gonna have to have a few girls swapping in between uniforms because we haven't got all of the sizes in our original uniform. And I am finally just with my computer. I'm gonna go grab my laptop and start doing my criminal work for the day. I also have my new 2026 diary, which is so cute. Lilia got it for me for my birthday when I went to go see her this weekend, which technically was a week after my birthday, but we were both really busy. But I am so obsessed with this. It's got the nicest quality pages and has really big spaces for each day, and I'm a bullet point girl. Like, I will use bullet points for everything. So that was the weekend. Tomorrow morning I'm hoping to get done my criminal case law research and my criminal tutorial questions. So here I am doing a little bit of criminal lecture catch up and then also some equity and trust work. So it is Wednesday. I have just curled my hair, that's why it's massive. I'm gonna leave it maybe an hour or so for it to drop. And I've got my top on ready for our photos. So everyone's gonna be here in about an hour. I've spent the whole morning just cleaning and tidying everything. And I've put on a load of washing, put another load of washing away. It's on right now, it'll probably be done by the time they leave. I am just about to go and do some extra makeup. To be fair, I think all I'm gonna do is put some eyelashes and eyeshadow on. It's very sunny and it makes me look very pale, so I'm trying to stand in the shade a little bit. So yeah, everyone is arriving soon and I will just show you the photo inspo for what we're going to be doing. I'm going to first of all insert photos of our 3 outfits. So obviously you've got this one, which is a tank top. Then we have our varsity uniforms, which are the new ones this year. And then we have our original comp uniforms, so I will show you those as well. Then these are the photo poses we're going to be doing. Obviously if everyone arrives and has other ideas, we'll do some more, but for each girl I've just done this. We make sure we get all the poses in. But yeah, I don't know if you can see, oh my gosh, it's so sunny. So because we only have 2 comp uniforms with us at the moment, because all the other girls weren't on the team last year, we are going to have to take individuals, but we want to get a group. So what I'm thinking of doing, we've got white walls, we're going to do photos of them with the white wall and then remove the backgrounds and try and Photoshop everyone over each other. But we're also going to do groups in tanks and varsity uniforms just in case they don't turn out perfect. And then this afternoon, once everyone's gone, I'm going to have to spend most of the time, to be honest, editing the photos, sorting through. I'm also going to have to ask the girls which their favourite photos are. Basically, we've been asked by Fight Night to send off photos of all the girls for an announcement, and we don't want to send photos that they're not happy with, so I'm going to check through with everyone first. So I've just done my lashes. They're not the best, and there's also some eyeshadow, but I can edit the photos so it will look fine. I need to do something about my lips, and everyone is literally just walking here, so they're about 5-10 minutes away. I've left a little bit of makeup on the floor, whoa, in case we need to do touch-ups, and yeah, they'll be here soon. So it's currently just about 6 p.m, everyone's just left. My makeup is borderline gone. It has got so warm in here with 6 people. I cannot wait to get these lashes off. I'm literally just downloading all of the photos. I've got most of them, but the camera died. So I've got to download them, send them to everyone to get their favorites. And then I will be editing them, and I'm just about to go and make dinner. I'm gonna make my version of sag paneer. I say my version because it looks nothing like the version that you get at an Indian. It just looks like green sludge with paneer and rice, but I love it. We have it like every single week, so we're gonna have that. So after I had my dinner, I went through the photos that we'd taken and they all turned out so good. And then I edited them all together into a group photo, which I was really happy with how that turned out. And then I did a little bit more work ready for the next couple of days. I got into bed and did my Shark Cryo Glow mask. There's me showing you that I love putting it on level 3 for the coldest under eye cooling. And then I read a little bit on my Kindle. I'm currently reading Conspiracy and Crime and I really love it. And here's my super cute Kindle case. So I'm back at uni today. I actually have another 9 AM lecture. So that'll be 2 hours long. And then I have a 1 hour tort law tutorial, and that's it for the day. So my plan is I'm going to go to my actual classes and then spend 2-3 hours in the library getting some of my work done ready for next week, so then I don't have to really worry about it as much over the weekend. And for my 9 AM, it's an equity and trusts, and it's in a new lecture theatre that I actually haven't been to yet. I think it's called like the Fog LT building. No idea where that is, not the slightest clue, so let's hope I can actually find it. And this morning I actually received my results for my competition law exam, which, considering I'm a second year, I actually chose to take a 3rd year module this year because I really enjoyed competition law when I did it in economics in 6th form, and I got a 68 on a 3rd year module, which I was very happy about because obviously it's like judged to a higher standard. I'm in a class with 3rd years, and 68 at my uni anyways is 2 marks from a first. I know some unis differ, but I was very happy with that for my first exam of the year and my first third year module. So we need to improve by 2 marks and I have a first. I think I've left myself enough time to find the lecture theatre, but I'm going to head to campus now. Obviously I had to do an outfit check before I headed into uni, and I started with my 9 AM Equity and Trust lecture. Then I went to the library for a little bit and had this hummus and falafel sub, which I've really been loving recently. Then I did my tort law tutorial, and then I headed back to the library to get on with a little bit more work. I am finally back from uni. It's so cold still. I just hate January weather, it's disgusting. But I ended up staying in the library for about 3 hours. I got all of my equity and trust work done, ready for next week. So I've done some case research, I did tutorial prep, and I did a problem exam question. And then I obviously did my reading and my notes, everything like that. So equity and trust is done, which is great because that's what is due in on Monday. And so really all I've got left to do for the week is my criminal tutorial work, case law, reading, etc. and my tort law work for next week, because obviously I had the work due in today, so I've just got to get ready for next week's tutorial, and then a little bit of competition reading and make some notes like pre-seminar for next week, and then we're done. So I'm going to try and get that done mainly today and then tomorrow, because I don't actually have proper classes tomorrow, because again, first week of uni we don't have less classes because we haven't like done all of the lectures yet. So tomorrow I literally just have a committee meeting, a group meetup. We're meeting to do a group project, so 25% of our grade. And then tomorrow evening me and Zap are going to the Ivy in Canary Wharf. And today the new season of Bridgerton came out, so obviously had to catch up on that. Today's Friday morning and it's currently around 11 AM. I finally got to have a lay-in for the first day this week. By lay-in I mean like 9 AM rather than 7. Anyways, I've had breakfast, I've recurled my hair because it completely dropped out. We've done a half up, half down moment. I just had to put my jewellery back on, and I've packed my bag. So I am heading into uni. I'm gonna get there a little bit early. Our meeting is at 1, but I'm gonna meet my friend before, and I also kind of want to get some lunch. And then straight after the committee meeting, I've then got my group presentation meeting for criminal law. Then I'm going to head to go and meet Sasha, and we're just gonna catch up because I haven't seen her in a while. And then I'm gonna get ready to go for dinner. I'm gonna get ready at Sasha's Accom. I've got my trousers on. I don't know if you can see them. Wait, let me jump. Beige trousers, and I'm gonna change this top for like a, I don't know what to call it, like a scoop neck with puffy shoulders, like a satin white top. And I'm wearing trainers to uni, and then I've put some white low heels in my bag. My bag is very full today. And I also have to give Elda from our committee, she's our welfare officer, we've got to give her her tank top. She's the only person who's got a tank that isn't on varsity, so I won't see her for a while. I might put some earrings in quickly. I actually hate putting earrings in, it's so difficult. Anyway, Zav is currently doing, I think, EU law lecture, and then he's gonna meet me at the Ivy at Canary Wharf. I still haven't booked anything yet because it looks like they've got quite good availability, but I'll probably book it about an hour before because I didn't want to book something and then we end up going at a different time. But no, I am so excited for this dinner because I've wanted to try this menu for the longest time, and oh, I can't get this earring in. And also today we've been together 3 years. That is crazy. I love these ones. They're just little pink, like pinky rose gold circles, and they also match my ring perfectly. But anyways, we've been together 3 years today, which is mental. Like, it literally feels like a few months. So I will see you when I get to uni. So we've just arrived and we can't get in the library, so we found a random room here at Canija, and we're waiting and hopefully people turn up. I also stopped at M&S on the way and I got this avocado thing. I totally got it for the avocado, and electrolyte water because I forgot to bring a drink.
Was it on?
No, I just turned it on.
Yeah, because I was just checking my face. Imagine she puts it in.
What type
just
of light
like.
bulb was that?
So we have made our way. Oh my head! No, my
Ew, that was so ugly. Don't put that. Just stand it.
We have made our way to Sasha's Accom. My salad is in a state of
Don't say the name
disarray.
of my accommodation, Sarah.
I won't, it's fine. Don't come find her.
call it Sasha's Accom.
I know that we're so famous and there's so many
People that wanna be
300
friends with us.
subscribers.
No, basically, you know, I had a video where it was snowing and I was like standing in front of the road and you could background. I was gonna post it, but I didn't. So I was scared.
Anyway, we are now in the Accom we're going to book a holiday.
We'll try to book a holiday.
We're gonna try and book a holiday. I'm also trying to find a fork for. Oh, I've got two.
Oh my gosh, I've got a fork in my bag as well.
So here is the aquarium. I hope you can't recognise it from this video. Unless you live here, you probably can't. And here is the haunted light bulb. It does nothing. Here we go. So Sasha has left us, and that was a really bad idea because now we've decided we're gonna make a mega church. I'm actually dying. Wait, let me put the camera in it so we can be in it together.
Yeah.
So, mega church. It's gonna be this massive mega church in London.
Yeah, the first one to ever be in the UK. Because we're thinking, you know what? How can we make more money than we... How can we fund our luxury lifestyle? We're just thinking, churches don't pay tax. Mega church. So
Our plan.
yeah.
We're gonna have Kanisha flying from the ceiling at Christmas.
Think about it like Pink when she's performing in her tours.
Benson Boone from the
Benson
chandelier.
Boone.
So that's the first plan. Second plan, we put on the nativity, real camels.
Walking across the stage. Real gold.
We're gonna do baptisms, okay?
In the swimming pool.
We need a luxury swimming pool.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a big fountain and it's gonna spin around.
White marble.
Everything white marble.
Yeah,
gold plated.
Yeah.
What else do we need? We're going to fund our business trips to the Maldives. We take our Bible with us to preach the gospel.
That's what we're doing. We're outreaching.
We can sing to them.
We can sing, outreach, using our private jet funded by the church.
So we found a holiday. A business trip.
A business trip.
We found a business trip for Megan. Here's Mega Church's first business trip.
To Greece. I think you'll be perfect.
We need a minimum of 10 followers.
A minimum of 10 lucky people
to pay us to come out.
There we go.
And we will upcharge. We need that profit to cover our
So that we can get some like bikinis, you know, to look nice whilst we preach.
Got Kenza on the
We
phone
don't
now.
need Pastor Toby. We can be Pastor Toby.
Here we are arriving at the Ivy in Canary Wharf, and it was actually such a pretty little seating area. And I got this, I think it was a winter spice Bellini. It was amazing. And then I had this really nice starter, which was a salad. And then it was mushroom, truffle, and walnut pasta. It was so good. And then there's Zav with his starter. We just got the dessert menu. Our dinner was amazing. It was our little menu. I had this pasta and it was absolutely massive. And I'm pretty sure I'm getting sticky toffee pudding and Zav is having a creme brulee. We've just seen someone bring it out and it's literally on fire. So I will show you when it arrives. And then for my dessert, I had this sticky toffee pudding. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Best sticky toffee pudding I've ever had. And then there is Zav's on fire creme brulee and me obviously getting the content for TikTok on my phone. And then they brought us out this really lovely little happy anniversary profiterole.